Up until we arrived in Alicante, we were all one big team. We'd sort of been two-boat testing, but we were mixed the whole time. And really the chemistry in the Nordic team was a total unknown of who could do what and how it was all going to work. So you don't know what you've got. You've sort of got some amazing talents in there. But I think probably the strength of the Nordic team is that we've got Thomas Johansson. He's got a gold medal in the Olympics, and you don't get that because you can't sail. And then at the other end of the spectrum, we have a guy like Jens Dahmer. He's a farmer from Denmark, and he can fix anything. A hydraulic ram and a keel system to us is a very complicated system. To him, it's just a harvester that needs fixing. He can do that in a flash. So really, for us as a team, it's more a case of really trying to build the individuals and get the best out of them, discover what they are, and then get the most out of them, and sort of try not to get them in too much trouble at the same time. We were very lucky in that, in our training base in Lanzarote there, we knew what she was capable of. We'd had her out in 30 knots, at least once a week we were sailing in 30 plus knots in the boat. So we knew what they were capable of, but to be honest with you, we'd go out and sail like that for an hour and a half and get back on the dock and we'd all be exhausted. So it was really tough. I mean, that last bit coming into Cape Town there, that was some of the most brutal sailing I've ever done. It's hard to describe unless you've really been there. I mean, it's ridiculous in every sense of the word. I mean, it's going flat chat down the autobahn in a hailstorm at 300 miles an hour, sort of just trying to, with the headlights off, peering through the window. There's nothing out there. You can't see anything, and the boat just disappears. We'd been through an entire race before we even got back to being under Table Mountain and having to sail away from there. We'd used every sail on the boat in 40 minutes. And then getting out of there again, we were straight back into it. It was full-on sailing again for 6 or 7 days down there, flat out. We were doing 500-mile days, 3 days in a row. We did 39.7 knots in that leg. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, when I left in Alicante, I really didn't know what I had to deal with. It was sort of one of those ones where mentally sort of thinking, well, we'll just take this one leg at a time and see what we can build out of it. We're getting better and better. And coming in here, there was 4 of us fighting it out, sail change for sail change, and about 70 miles out from here, we were all jibing in and out of the coast, knowing that at some stage soon, the shore was going to pay. And we bounced Telefonica back into the shore, and that's when the sea breeze built. But that's also food for us. We know that we can do it. We just got to get a little bit better and tidy it up. So I actually have never had a finish like that. We had some close finishes in the 2001 race, but never 4 boats within 300 metres. I mean, that was just fantastic. I think for us, the consistency is important. We're managing to keep getting third. The challenge is how do you get better? And it's sort of like at the moment we're standing at the bottom of Everest, but now we've got to go up to Tyndall, and that's going to be wild up there. I mean, it's almost bordering on crazy. It's going to be survival conditions towards the end there. I mean, you don't sail these boats in those conditions. You just have to survive. So it's a big challenge to come, but I think we can get better and stronger. I mean, these guys have sailed halfway around the world now, so now they're experienced.